Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out Burst in Flight
from Artana. So this game plays 1 to 4 players and has a playtime of 45 to 75 minutes. So, who sent this to us? Artana?
Yeah, which is owned and operated also by Genius Games. So Genius Games provided us this.
Very cool. So thanks to Genius Games and Artana for sending us this copy of First in Flight, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. And everyone knows that they usually put all the games up here. There we go. Stacy's on it. Yes. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this super colorful game while I teach you all the rules. You're going to set up the game board like so, usually leaving space to put friend cards and tech cards, as you can see from the border here. But in order to save space, we have put them down at the bottom of underneath the game board. So the folks at Artana were nice enough to have these game trays. You're going to shuffle up all of the friend and tech and skill cards, shuffle them up and put 2 friends, one in the top spot, one in the bottom spot. We're going to call them spots 1 and 2, going from the bottom up, basically. 2 tech cards and 4 skill cards. There's also another tray that holds the coins and all of the glide cards and basic malfunctions, etc. And so, make note that the sticker that the guide in the rule book that tells where to put the stickers is not exactly right. I would recommend following the guide that's on BGG or Board Game Geek for those who don't know about how wonderful BGG is. So, randomize turn order. And then whoever is first is going to go farthest back. So Steph is in the farthest back spot. She's going to get $6. I get $7. The person in the next spot gets $8. And if you're on the 4-player side, which is the other side of this board, then the 4th player will get $9. You can either draft your pilots or you can select them randomly. So Steph and I each have a pilot. I've got this cool dude here. So he is going to be my pilot. Each of these pilots has a special ability. You're also going to start off with 4 glide cards, and these glides all have a number 1 up at the top. You are going to, so 4 of those, 1 experience card, and 4 random malfunctions. Now, we don't know what malfunctions we have in our deck. All of the advanced malfunctions have a dark red background as opposed to these basic ones that have a light red background. And these are malfunctions that have some sort of nasty thing that is going to happen if we draw those from our deck. So as we upgrade our planes, we're going to be able to fly farther and farther and farther. However, we are also going to introduce design flaws on our planes. And obviously, this is simulating the Wright brothers' first flight. We are trying to go to the magical distance of 40, which will trigger the end of the game. Or we're going to go 4 years, whichever comes first.
Yep.
So you look like you're about to say something, Steph.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't know. Just making sure. So you're going to shuffle your 9 cards together. This is not like a deck builder where you are going to draw 5 cards into your hand. You're not even going to have a hand. You've just got a pile of cards. And every time that you take a flight, you're going to shuffle all of your cards together. So you don't even have a discard pile. So that's sort of cool. So we are going to move Takedo style. And by Takedo style, I mean the person who is farthest back on the turn order is going to get to move to any of the spaces that they want and go ahead and take the action. And then, let's say Steph decided to go here. I am going to take the next turn and I can go to any of the other spaces. I cannot go to the same space where Steph is. I have to go to any of these furthest back spaces. So let's say I go way up here. The third player, they can choose to do this and then they're still taking their turn. And then they can do this and then they're still taking their turn. And then they can go ahead. And so you could take 2 or 3 or 4, 10 turns in a row based on where the other players have chosen to go. The further ahead you go, you're going to guarantee that you get the spot you want, but you're going to give up all sorts of other tasty actions for your opponents to take. So, all of the actions will let you upgrade your flyers and fix problems and acquire abilities, or maybe to go on a flight to test out your planes. Some flights are going to go well, some flights are not. And as you fly, you're going to set new flight records. This is not really just a number of points, and you're not going to accumulate them. Like if I get a flight of 10 and then a flight of 10 more, I'm not going to get 10 plus 10 is 20. I'm going to stay at 10 because that's where my record currently is.
Reminds me of Princess of Florence.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I remember that because you have to build a certain amount. It's your best flight. So
yeah,
if my best flight is 12, I don't get 12 more. I get 2 more because that's as far as I've gone.
Yeah.
Once you hit 15, your pilot becomes famous. You get to flip over your pilot to the famous side. Hey, look, it's got all this nice yellow, golden color on it, and I upgrade my ability.
Whoa, it's so much better.
With a flight record of 40, heavier than air flight has been achieved. All players will take a final fly action and then the game will end. So, let's talk a little bit about these cards. These friend cards, they can be used once per year. This all the way around the board is 1 year. When you use the friend card, you are going to tip it over and it becomes exhausted. You'll see the little trophy cup in the corner. The trophy cup corresponds to the year, and you tip him over, showing that he is exhausted and he can't be used again until the following year. And that's if you have that friend. You're just going to put all of your friends and technologies below your sheet or to the side of your sheet. As you can see over here, there's no limit to the number of friends and technologies and skills that you can have. Technology cards are always in effect. You can tell they're always in effect because there's a little infinity symbol up here in the corner. And finally, you've got skills. You can see the flight right here, and these can be used once per flight. When you've used them on your flight, you exhaust them, but whenever you take a new flight, all of these are available again. So, if we're going to take turns moving our pawns around. If our pawn is standing up, we get to go to any spaces. However, if our pawn is lying down because our flyer crashed, then we have to take the recover action on our turn. I guess we'll turn our guy sideways to show that he's down and crashed. That way we don't have to like stand them up like this and then they become lost on the board for you guys to see. So, if you're lying down because you crashed and everyone else has passed you up, then you are going to pay 2 time and set your pawn back upright. What I mean by spending time is you're going to go 1 clock, 2 clocks. Now you get to stand up. And once everybody passes you again, then you can take whatever action you want because you are now standing up.
It's a smooth mechanic.
I like that. It's really smooth.
I like that.
And based on where you are, like let's say you crash on this flight, 2 is not very far. But let's say you crash on this flight, that's a little bit farther to go to. Mm-hmm. Same with this one, 1, 2, you're skipping more spaces in between. So, and we're going to keep going until everyone completes a trip around the game board, and that's 1 year. Um, when you get to the end, you're going to return to the start area, either because you choose to or because you have no action spaces remaining. When everybody has reached the start area, the year ends, and we're going to award money based on the Michelin Cup standings. Basically, we're going to be comparing how far we have flown to get $7, $5, or $4 for first, second, and third place, respectively. So actions will cost you money or time, or they'll be free. For example, we can go to this upgrade action and spend X amount of money or X amount of time. By spending time, you're actually moving forward from clock to clock to clock. And you immediately advance your pilot pawn that many spaces, which is going to open up a lot of things for your opponents. For example, if Steph were to go there and then take, instead of paying money, she paid time, that opens that space up for me to take.
That's true.
Now, if she pays money, it does not open up that space because her pawn is going to be sitting right there. There are some pilots and some abilities that'll let you share a space with somebody, but normally you cannot. So, if there are actions that cost you money or time, you cannot spend one money and one time. It's all of one or all of the other. So, let's talk a little bit about these actions. First, let's talk about the fly action. That is where you're going to send your plane into the sky. You are going to shuffle up all of your flight cards, including any design flaws that you've placed in your garage. I'll talk about that here in a second. So, you are not going to shuffle in your descend card. Everybody gets one descent card. This is a choice that you make when you decide to descend in order to get a better flight. You will put this card in the lineup of cards. If you manage to survive, you're going to get 5 flight. If you crash, it's only going to be considered 2 flight. So what you're going to do, shuffle up your cards, and then you're going to draw these flight cards one at a time and put them in a row. All of the flight cards have a distance value. Obviously, the glides are going to be worth 1. Anytime you get a malfunction, these basic malfunctions also give you a distance of 1, but something has happened. And once you've racked up 4 of these, your flyer crashes. Lay your pilot pawn on its side, and that ends your flight immediately. You stop drawing cards. You cannot, obviously, you can't play your descent card if you haven't already played it. You can crash after you play your descend card. How this works is you choose to descend, and then you will draw 2 more cards. And if you manage to draw 2 cards without taking your 4th malfunction, then you have landed safely. So, also, once you have done your descend, you can no longer use your skill abilities. You'll notice that at the very bottom of the descend card. So, you're going to keep drawing until you choose to play your descend, play 2 more, and then stop, or forcibly stop with a crash. It's not the speed that kills you on the crash, it's the sudden stop at the end. So calculate your flight distance, even if you crashed, and then move your maximum flight forward, assuming you get a better flight than you have ever had before. And don't forget to flip over your pilot if you've passed famous. Finally, you're going to clean up. Set aside your descend card because this never ever goes in your deck. Notice it has a backside that shows a wrench on it. That way, you know you'll never shuffle this into your deck.
It's also slightly bigger.
I think that is a fantastic design choice. Is that this card ever so slightly bigger, so you can't shuffle it in.
It's not going to shuffle.
So, if you had any of your flaws, you can put 2 of them in your garage. It doesn't do you any good to put a basic one here because you cannot repair basic flaws. These basic flight problems can never be taken out of your deck. Once you've got them in there, they stay in there. So, You want to put your advanced flight problems here because there's an action on the board that will let you repair these for a certain amount of money, of course, or time. So put 2 of them here. If you drew 2 of them, you cannot go shuffling through your deck to look through the rest of them if you had none. If you had none, you just don't get any to put in your garage. But keep in mind, any of them that you do not repair, by the time you take your next flight, they don't stay here. They go into your deck. So keep that in mind. So you're going to gather up all of your flight cards together. If you put any design flaws in your garage, they recommend you take your descend card, put it on the wrench side, and put this wrench card on your deck that lets you know, hey, next time I go grab this deck, I need to get the cards from my garage. So now, you might say, oh, those glide cards, they're not really good. Well, these upgrade cards are what you're looking for. These have values from 2 to 5. So you definitely want to get 5s in your deck. And Steph, whenever Steph draws, she always draws 2s, and I always draw 5s.
Yeah, but it's a new game. I got Hubert on my side.
Yeah, you
so
do.
It's my only saving grace.
It's your So, let's see here. Whenever you gain flight cards, it will add it directly to your flight. Let's say you gain a glide in the middle of your flight. You actually get the glide from the glide tray over here, put it in your flight as you are putting cards out, and it will add to your flight. If you get an upgrade card, you will grab it from the box, from the upgrade stack, the upgrade tray, blindly and randomly, and put it in, and that's going to be good. You're not going to get any design flaws with those upgrades. So that would be good to have if you've got an ability that lets you get an upgrade card during your flight. If you ever scrap a revealed flight card from your flight, it removes it to the deck and puts it back into the supply. So let's talk a little bit about some of these other actions. If your pilot pod is laying down, you have to take the recover action. We already talked about that. It's when you move 2 clocks, and that will let you recover. If you go to the space with the wrench, this is the repair action that lets you repair only one of your design flaws. If you have enough money, you cannot repair both of your flaws. So, pay whatever cost on the space. You'll notice some of these spaces, they might cost a different amount of money like this. Repair action will cost you 3 money. This one costs you 3 money or 2 time. So different amounts based on the space that you're on. And to repair, you have to have a design flaw in your garage. So let's say you repair a design flaw from your garage. You put it out into the discard pile, and you will take a basic flight and put it in your deck. Now, you might say, well, that sort of sucks. I'd get rid of one problem just to put another one in there. Why do I even do it? No, the advanced ones have words on the bottom that are really, really bad.
Yeah, you don't want those.
You don't want those. The basic ones are fine. They're all ones. They're all single malfunctions, and they're all exactly the same. So, also, whenever you take the repair action, you are going to get an additional repair benefit. For example, let's say that you repair this delicate wing structure. Well, whenever you repair this out of your deck, you get to add a free tech, which is one of these blue cards over here. You get to get one of those for free.
You could also choose the top of the deck, I believe.
Let me see. We'll have to take a look at that here in a second.
Okay.
I cannot remember for sure. So, let's say you take the upgrade action. This will let you get not 1, but 2 powerful upgrade cards to your deck. However, it's also going to give you a new design flaw. I mean, it sounds bad, but you have to upgrade your plane.
You want
for
to.
sure.
You get better numbers.
Yes. So to take an upgrade action, first you pay any amount of coins or time, and that's how many cards you can look at from the top of the upgrade deck. Then you're going to gain any 2 of the ones you looked at. So at a minimum, you need to pay 2.
Yeah.
And just to take 2 random
For
ones.
sure.
Or pay 3 look and get 2. Or pay 4, look at 4, get 2.
Yeah.
Etc. And then take a face down design flaw. You don't get to look at it. Put it on top of your deck because you're going to shuffle it here in a minute anyway. So upgrades go in here. Design flaw go in here. The upgrade action is the only time you take design flaws. Other abilities might provide you some of those upgrade cards. And like I mentioned before, you do not get a flaw with those. So that's sort of cool. There's a glide or experience action. You can either add a glide card to your deck of flight cards for free, and you might be, oh, it's a 1. It's not a big deal. Yeah, but the more ones you have,
everyone counts.
Everyone counts.
Right.
And this is not like a game like Dominion where you want to cull those out of your deck. There's no reason to cull those out.
No, you want to.
They don't consume actions.
Exactly.
Or you can get an experience card. What an experience card does, it is better, but it's also going to cost you $3. Not only does it give you the one that the glide will give you, it also adds a glide to your flight, and you keep those. Those aren't ones you get temporarily. They're now in your deck. So why not try to get the experience? You start off with 1 in your deck that you start off with. Remember, you got 4 glides, 1 experience, and 4 flaws. So you've also got the funding action, which will just give you $2, $4, and then there are any actions, which will let you do anything on the board, even if something is occupied. You still have to pay the cost for it. Finally, there are development card actions that will let you get friends on the yellow spaces, text on the blue spaces, or skills on the green spaces. Whenever you move to the space, pay the cost. And I already mentioned how often you can use those. Do not refresh these after you've taken one. Steph is correct. You can select from the face up options, or if none are available or you don't like the ones that are down there, you can indeed take one of the face down. Hey, Duchess rating with a party of 5. What were y'all playing?
Game Guildies.
Game Guildies in the house. So, once you've traveled all the way around the game board and all of us have returned to the start area, the first player that moves into the start area is going to go into the leftmost available position, meaning they're first in, they're also going to be first out. Once all of us are in, we're going to award $7 to the person with the best flight record, 5 to second, 4 for third. And Steph complained about this, saying that the rich get richer.
Hey, $2 is a lot.
Really, it's $3 in between third and first. Now,
big difference.
There is no fourth place prize because this is a 1 to 3 player side. $2 and $3 is not a lot. Is not a whole lot.
Yeah, it says the guy getting 7 every turn. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
this time. I got
put your butt in the plane.
I got Hubert, so we're good.
You got to put your butt in the plane. Now, here's the catch. If you have 0, you do not qualify, even for the $4 one. So
take a test flight.
Oh, no. That's not true. Players who have not flown will always get $4. Oh, it's 7 for first, 5 for second, 4 for everyone else.
Yeah.
My mistake. And players who have not flown will always get $4 because they don't qualify for anything better. Now, let's say all 3 of us haven't flown. All of us are getting $4. Nobody gets 7. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, advance the year tracker up to the next year. Discard whatever is remaining here, and you're going to draw new cards from their respective decks. And we're going to reset our exhausted friends and technologies and skills if applicable. The game will end after the end of the 4th year or when anybody reaches 40. And in either of those circumstances, we are going to take 1 extra fly action to go as far as we can. In the case of a tie, whoever triggered the end of the game by either being first to set a record by being the one to set the 40 record will be the winner. Otherwise, if we just end by the end of the fourth year, the victory is shared.
I'm going to end in the first round.
I believe it. Even though you've only got 4 in here that can score, so you can have a maximum. Well, I mean, I guess some of your flaws might give you extra ones.
And my descent.
Yeah, you're going to get it with your descent. So whenever you're playing 2 players, just like in Takedo, you're going to have an AI player. His name is Gustav. Hello, Gustav. Hello. So Gustav is going to gain flight by or consume our friend tech and skill cards by landing on those spaces. So on Gustav's turn, he will move to the next available space. If it is a fly action or an any action, Gustav is going to go forward 3 spaces. If you're playing an advanced game, he's going 4 spaces. We're just playing a standard game, so he's going to go 3 spaces. If he's on one of these card spaces, he is going to remove the bottommost card of that type. So the bottommost skill, the bottommost tech, the bottommost friend, whatever he has landed on. And on any other action space, he does not take any action. So if it's still his turn, he's going to get to go again and again until it is not his turn. At the end of each year, before awarding the Michelin Cup, he goes up 4 at the end of the year. That's very easy to forget, but it is on his card. You'll see all of his 3 things go up 3, kill a card, go up 4.
He technically could win.
He technically can win. He doesn't get any of the dollars, but he does consume a position. He can indeed trigger the end of the game. He will fly, meaning he will increase his pawn as if he took a fly action, which is 3 spots. If he ends the game with the highest flight record, he does indeed win the game, and the humans have to fight over second place.
Wow.
That is pretty darn funny, is what that is. So, that is all the rules. Sweet. A dice thrown at an adventures campaign. That sounds like fun.
Play.
I want to play too.
I know. We have it, just haven't played it.
Yeah. I think for this game we should have called him Gustav. Like a gust of wind. Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
So want to know my ability?
Get it? Oh, I know your ability. Go ahead and tell the class.
During setup, I get a cool descent card. So
it's a 6 descent, not a 5 descent.
A 6/4.
And a 4 crash instead of a 2 crash.
And when I play it, I get a +1 glide. And
what?
I play out my remaining flight, shuffle all my cards, and draw 2 more.
Which is like everybody else.
No, I draw 4 total. I finish out my flight as normal, and then I shuffle my deck.
Okay.
And then I draw 2 more.
Just like everybody else.
No, read it. The normal is you play 2. That's it. That's the normal. I play 2, shuffle my whole deck, play 2 more.
No, that's not correct. It's just like everybody else's. It's just like everybody else's. Play it in your flight, shuffle your remaining deck, and draw 2 more cards. Your +1 glide is right there. It's the same as...
Oh, it didn't make sense.
It's the same as everybody else's.
Okay. I don't think we were shuffling our deck either.
You don't really have to shuffle your deck unless you've stacked it a certain way.
Right, which you usually do.
Which I did with my other dude.
So when you play your descent, you always have to shuffle.
When you play your descent, you have to shuffle your deck. Yes.
And then when I recover, if I crash, I can pay a coin instead of 2 time.
Oh, that's nice. That way you stand up, and you probably are in the back at that point.
Exactly.
Well, you are in the back because it's your turn.
Right.
So not only do you stand yourself up, you get to actually take an action.
Right.
Instead of going to and waiting some more.
Yeah.
So that's cool. My ability, whenever I do an upgrade, I can keep an extra upgrade card. Obviously, I have to pay to see 3, and then I get to keep 3, but that's 3. I mean, 3. That's good.
Yeah.
So, my name is Shivkar Bapuji Talpadi.
All right. So I'm going.
Yeah, good to see that.
I'll go to the first space and pay 3.
No, I want it
So I draw 3 upgrades.
because you paid 3.
Yeah. And hopefully I don't get all 2s.
And then you put the rest of them to the bottom. I think all of the other ones you actually put to the discard. Like when I fix something with a repair. Let's see.
I need a flaw.
Yeah, place it on the design flaw discard.
And then
Yeah,
I took a flaw.
You took your flaw.
I did.
You did it.
Yep.
All right. Do I like any of these friends?
They're pretty good.
While flying, remove a glide to gain a skill, but you must be flying. When paying time, reduce the cost by up to 3 and gain a 3 time.
Yeah.
That counts for when you crash too. That's paying time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And gain a glide. So that's not bad.
Nope. Not bad at all.
The first time you draw, experience each flight, add a glide, I guess in addition to the glide.
Yeah.
And you may reset a skill. When you begin flying, you may pay $1 to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put any number on the bottom, return the rest. It's a takeoff catapult. Wow. When you draw a flaw and the previous 5 cards have no flaw, put it on the bottom of your deck. You love that one.
No, I can't do that.
Because you can't do it. If the previous 4 or 7 have no flaw, gain a glide or 2 glide. Look at the top 3 cards, return them in any order. Look at the top 2 cards, put any number on the bottom, return the rest. And you have left me with nothing. A big
You can take from the top of the deck. That always works. You could go fly.
No.
No.
I haven't upgraded my thing any.
So?
No. And the next upgrade isn't till way up here.
Or any.
Or any. Yeah, any. I don't like any of it. Any.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph started off with 6. I started off with 7. Oh yeah, I did mention that. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna gain $2. It's not a real powerful action, but I'm doing it. Gustav's going here and killing the takeoff catapult. Poof, gone. All right, where you going? You gonna go fly?
Sure.
Going to fly.
Might as well. All right.
She's shuffling up her deck. She actually has space here underneath your thing to show off. I don't have a lot of space down here. That's one malfunction. The largest upgrade in your flight counts as only 2. Now, once she repairs that, she gets an upgrade for free. You can layer them if you want. You can remind yourself if you want.
So that's
a 3.
That's a 2.
Oh, that's currently a 2. That's a second one. And the largest one counts as 2 distance. Which will be the next largest one. That's 2 malfunction. Oh, there's your glide.
All right, I'm going to descend.
That sounds good. There's your descent.
I get
it. Still crash. You do get a glide. Man, that's such a good descent.
I know. It's really good. I'm trying to get 15.
You just fly no matter what.
No.
That's 3.
It counts as 2 if it's the first, which is not.
It's not the first. Now, notice you see these little things are on the left-hand side, so you can always see. And that's a little mini one in case it's the first. There's the 4th. Oh. Crash. What's it say? Oh, the largest one counts as 2. You got 3 that are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 13. Now, this is not a flight card. That's why it doesn't count as a 2.
Right.
But Steph does hit 13. She wanted her famous. She really wanted famous. You're not going to put the other one up there?
No.
Why?
Because I have to pay $1.
Not when you put it there.
Yep.
That's when. I don't think you got that turned around. It's when you repair that spot, it costs $1, not when you put it in the garage. If you're repairing a design flaw in the second garage space, pay an additional $1. Cost you nothing to put it there.
Okay.
I mean, why not put it there? At least put it there. Give yourself the option. Man.
Really was going to get 15.
And then Gustav goes again. Any.
Ooh.
Man, I wanted that.
Can't believe I crashed.
Can't believe you crashed either. Why would you do that? I'm going to go there, pay 3, get an experience. Early in the game seems like a good plan. You get to go. Are you going to go here?
Yep.
All right. Boop, you're back. Then he gets to go. Boop, there's a skill. Killing a skill.
And I'm just going to get $4.
$4. Regular price, $4. $4. $4.
Yep. Now you can fly if you want.
Don't want to fly. Want to upgrade, but I got to skip a whole bunch of spaces to do it. See, I don't get anything cool for flying. Except finding out what my bad things are.
I mean, there's something to be said about that, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
You don't have to.
Here we go. Ooh, it's experience. That's another reason to fly. There's my first bad. That counts as 2 malfunctions if it's the first one. Hey, guess what?
That's 2.
It's 2.
That's a bad one.
That's a bad one.
Boo.
Currently, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more is 10. Look at 2 extra. Keep 1 extra. My famous is not great, but it really doesn't help me to do 5 versus anything else. So I'm going to keep going. That's a glide. Keep going. That's the third one. And sure, now I'll descend. Experience and a glide. I have landed successfully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13. And Steph got to 13 before me, so I think she will get the 7. Let me look, double check. Ending the year, ties are won by the earliest player to get the record. So Steph got it. So these go here and here. Boy, those are both really bad. So I want to repair those if at all possible. All right, you.
He goes to the wrench, nothing happens.
Right, because that
I wanted to go to the wrench.
No. What you want?
Would let you have upgrades, but
No, you could take the upgrade.
I could take the upgrades. That's fine. I'll go here. I'll pay 2 for this one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not bad.
That's what I was going to take if you skipped over it. So it looks like I'm doing the upgrade that I want. How many do I pay?
At least 3 to get your benefit.
At least 3. Exactly 3, meaning I just get 3 blind. I do get to look at them. I do not get to look at the flaw. Yeah. All right. I see what I got. Which one was the third one? All right.
So then he's going to fly.
He's going to fly, which gives him 3.
Wow. I'm gonna go to the wrench.
No.
And I'll spend my 2 time with this person.
You'll spend your 2 time?
Yeah. So
Nice.
I get glide with my person.
You get to glide with the person, and you get to repair.
This.
Which is?
So it gets me a...
Get you a gear. This or blind?
Blind.
Over here. You got... When you begin flying, you may pay $1 to look at the top 3 cards of the deck. It's the takeoff catapult that got stolen by Gustav.
And then I have to take the basic repair, the basic malfunction.
You have to pick a basic malfunction. That's the hard thing to remember as well. I think I am going to take the Annie. I hate flying with those in my deck, though. Cambered propellers is not bad considering I've got 2 experience in my deck. Do I do it? Or I have the option I can either repair for 3 or take my shot at the flight. I'm going to take my shot at the flight because y'all don't have another chance to fly. These go in. That's the scary part. I gotta try to get that 7. 1, 5, 6, 11.
Wow.
By descent, I'm guaranteed 16.
See, he gets amazing upgrades.
I got 4 and 5.
I got 3.
That's something. Yep, I got to take the descent. I could crash if I drew 1 more. This means I'm guaranteed to not crash because I get the double and a single at worst. There is 1. You must do a skill that I have and ignore its ability or play my descend, but I've already played the descend. I think that is not an automatic crash. I think if you've already descended, nothing happens, it says. And last is a 1. So that's 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Going to 18, getting my famous. Putting this in the garage. These are done. He goes here to the skill, kills the skill, and it's you. You're taking first position. He's taking second. I'm taking third. I'm taking $7. You're taking 5. He's taking 4 because he is only going to the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. Worth the risk. All right, so we get rid of all of the other cards and we put out new ones. Two new friends. These are, as your turn, pay 2 time to turn your guy up if down and repair. So it's basically the same as restoring your guy, but when restoring your guy, also do a repair.
Yeah.
This one, as your turn, pay 2 time to gain a friend. She's the friend that gains a friend. That gains a bunch of friends. Aluminum crankcase, you get +1 distance for every 4 glide in your flight. That's good for you currently. When you gain this, you gain a basic flight problem, but you also gain 2 glides. You may have an extra malfunction in your flight before you crash, meaning you're up to 5 instead of 4.
I like that.
Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, return them into the same order. When you draw a malfunction and the previous 5 cards have no malfunction, you get to put that on the bottom of your deck. That's if the previous 4 or 7 have no malfunction, gain 1 or 2 glide. This one, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put any number on the bottom, return the rest. All right, so what we got? You are Firsty McFirsterson.
I'm gonna go upgrade.
You're gonna grade.
Draw 5.
Whoa! Draw 5, keep 2, and putting the rest on the bottom.
Yep. All 2s.
He goes and kills the one I wanted, and then me.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, you can do a repair.
Gonna have to. For 3 coins, I get rid of pitch instability. Getting rid of that and pulling in a basic. And I get a tech. 1 distance for every 4 glide is not great for me, so I'm going to draw 1 blindly, and I get... When you play your descend, you may kill 2 glide to upgrade 1. You still draw 2 cards to descend. You do indeed get that to your flight, so that's really pretty darn good. So, taking it.
I will go to fly.
Whee!
So I shuffle. I'm gonna spend $1 to look at the top 3.
And then do what with them?
Put any number at the bottom. So we'll see.
I've gotten really lucky with that, putting things on the bottom. We did forget the descend on the game that we played, but I don't think it would have mattered because I was fairly well ahead. Though you were, I don't know, you were close at the end. You did put 1 on the bottom?
I did.
You found a malfunction, I bet.
I did.
I did.
All right, let's see how I do.
That's a 1. That's a 2. That's 3. And it's, what do you get? The biggest one is 2 distance. Uh-oh. Another biggest is 2. You need to get rid of those. You're up to 4. You're up to 5 and 3 malfunctions.
Choice.
Descending. You get a glide in your flight. Shuffle. Make sure to shovel well. Get that bottom off the bottom, but back to the bottom. Right. You want it to the bottom. 1 and 2 and crash. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is 9. 3 is 12. 1 fewer than you had.
Note that I had no upgrades, so.
Yeah, and you had no upgrades. Let's pull out 2 horrible cards. Push your luck never works for you.
Oh.
You hate it. All right, he's going to go up 3. He is tied with you. It is me. One, 2, 3 for another experience. You get to go up 2 or spend your friend.
Or pay $1.
What is it? Pay $1 to stand him up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Without skills?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. We're all running low on cash.
I'll use my guy for the time.
Where did my cards? Oh, I didn't have any malfunctions, did I?
I don't think so. Because you don't draw them. So I'm standing him up for this guy. I got my
I
glide.
thought I had some
I'm
malfunctions.
gonna go here. Remember?
I don't remember either. Oh no, I repaired my one malfunction.
I think this one.
Look at the top two cards.
This one.
I don't know what it is.
If the previous 4 or 7 cards in my flight have no
Mm.
malfunction, I gain glides.
That's never you.
It's never me, but I have a. If it happens.
If
to
it
me,
happens.
but it's not.
It eventually did happen to you. Nothing happens for him with that. Well, I can fly, but I'm already fairly well ahead. I can repair, but I don't have anything to repair. Get one of these. I'm going straight to the upgrade.
Yep.
I get to look at 2 extra and keep 1 extra, so I still only keep 3. But it means I get to pay a lot less. So 2 would let me look at 4. I keep 3. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of these baddies. Keep 3 of these. This to the bottom. And shuffle up, I guess. Y'all have a lot of open runway there. Flying it?
Yep.
Not repairing it?
I don't have money to repair. I mean, I could spend time, but that's no. All right. So I will spend a coin to look at the top 3. Hey, 2 of them are bad. Let's put them at the bottom.
Wow, that's great.
Okay. All right.
1. Dose. 3 and a bad. Exhaust the skill.
Yeah, that's why I got one.
Yep, that's not bad. I got rid of my, I prepared that out. That's 5. That's 9. And 6 is 15.
No, somehow bust.
Oh, 12. 13.
I'll descend.
19.
I
20.
have to shuffle though.
Yeah, still, you've only got 1 malfunction, so you're not going to crash. You're guaranteed to not crash. Currently at 20. 21. 22. What does that one say? Oh, it's a
If
double.
it's the
If it is.
first, yeah.
The only thing that could have hurt you on the distance is turning the 4 into a 2.
2.
So what, you're at 22?
Yeah.
Nice. Put that out and pull that out. Making sure to put the one you want to do cheaply in the left. All right. He goes.
I get to upgrade.
Hmm?
Do I get a green card?
Oh, I was supposed to get a green card too. I forgot. I also have the skill. So I think since mine was last year, I think I'd take a blind that I did not get to use before. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, return them in any order. It's fine.
I will take the blind one as well.
You will also take a blind.
This comes back every flight, right?
Yes, every flight.
Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, draw 2, and shuffle the rest into your deck.
Nice. The iconography, I gotta say, it's fairly good. He went here to the repair.
Oh, it's me, huh?
On a repair, he does nothing. That's what I said. You had a lot of open runway in between you and me. So you get to take 1 or 2 more turns.
I guess I'll go fly.
Whoosh. Flying again.
I
Putting them
mean,
back.
I don't really know.
Okay. You do get if you would just draw your experience once, you'd actually get some glide. But your descend now is at 8-6. I mean, that's fantastic. Your upgrade makes it an 8-6 instead, and that's the only thing,
I'll
right?
go 3. Look at them
Wow, that's super strong.
out at the bottom.
How many? 1, 4, 5, 6 and a malfunctions. That's a double.
Double.
7. That's the third
I
one.
guess
And
the
what
third
is it's a skill?
Yeah. So I.
If now remember when you descend, you can't use your skills.
That's true. I guess I'll use this first.
Use it first.
So I draw 4, play 2, shuffle the rest. I'll play this one.
Yeah, for sure.
And then this one. And of course, the other cards were fine, but.
Of course they were.
Of course.
And now you're going to descend.
Sure.
Well, that's 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Just to get the
could
extra
exceed.
glide.
Yeah. You do get your extra glide, no matter if you crash or not.
Right.
Which is good. Ooh, and crash. Kaboom.
Yeah.
So what are we at? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 22.
This is what I'm at.
Which is what you're at. But you do improve your deck. Hold on. You want to fish those out. Put them in your garage. I did that once. He goes ahead, kills the tech. He goes ahead, does nothing, repairs his thing, I guess. I guess I'm going to take a fly to try to exceed a little bit. I've been shuffling the spots off these, so it should be good. Wing warping lets me look at the top 3 cards of my deck, return them in any order, which is what I'm going to do. We'll look top 3 cards. Oh no, return them in any order. I'm definitely going to play these. I probably should not do that yet. So here we go. That's a 2. How did I get that 2 in there? 3. There's my first malfunction. It's a basic. That's 8. 9. You must use a skill or play your descend card. How about that? Though that's already 2. Oh, I don't have 2 glide to do this to upgrade. So I'm going to continue. Add another glide. Now I've got the glide to my flight. Now I've actually got the 2 glide to improve my deck a little bit. Two, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to be at least at 11, and 5 is 16. Does not improve me any. But I do improve my deck just by removing 2 of these to upgrade. So I will do that. Removing 2 to get a free upgrade. It's a 3. It's slightly better. Ignore my sentence right there. And playing 2 more, it's a guaranteed good flight. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 12, 17, 18, 22. Right on top of Steph. Not quite good enough. Fish that 1 out. That's a basic, so I don't have to kill it out of my deck.
I have to spend 2 time to recover myself.
Spend 2 time. He goes here, kills a skill, doesn't matter. He goes here, you go here, I go here, and that covers it. He goes forward 4. End of the year, you get 7, I get 5. He gets 4, which is nothing. 2, 4, $5 for me. You get the 7 this time. Hope you're happy. Kill these out. Oh, I forgot to move the year. We've got Alexander Graham Bell, he lets you have a plain phone. No, he does not. As your turn, pay 2 time to upgrade. As your turn, pay 1 time to gain $3. Plus 1 distance for every upgrade in your flight. When you take the flight action, gain $2. Draw a flight in the previous 5. Do not have any. Put it on the bottom. Look at the top 4 of your deck. Draw 2. Shuffle the rest. Look at the top 2. Put any number on the bottom. Return the rest.
Those are good upgrades.
When you draw a malfunction, kill a glide in your flight to shuffle it back into your deck instead. All right, it's him first. He upgrades Jerk Face.
I'll go to the wrench.
So that does nothing for him. You go to the wrench, pay 3.
Mostly because this one is bad.
Getting rid of
I
that,
get this.
you
so
get a tech,
I like that.
and you get a basic.
Yep.
What was that tech?
For each upgrade in my flight, I get plus
so
1.
good. I wanted that.
I just didn't want you to have it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want me to have it either if I were you. This is not great for me. Pay 2 time to get an upgrade when my guy already gets upgrades.
Yeah.
That's not bad, but he's barely going to pay for himself. Pay a time to gain $3. He's barely. He'll pay for himself on the first year and maybe get 3 profit on the next year. Maybe. Yeah. 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 I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know either.
Wow.
I am going to any
This one.
upgrade. Pay 2, look at 4, keep 3. Upgrade. Yeah, I paid it. Keep 3. This to the bottom. 1 new design flaw. He goes here, kills this card. He goes here, takes a flight. 1, 2, 3.
No.
U-turn.
Unfortunately.
Make sure those are all separated in my deck.
So I'm just gonna go play.
Whoa!
I don't like these options.
Yeah, see that.
No. I mean, I could take money, but
why?
yeah, I don't necessarily need it.
Yeah. I got you.
All right, I will spend $1 to look at the top 3.
Why not, right?
Yep. One bad one.
Wow, it's good.
Here we go. 4, 3, 1, 1.
10.
Ugh.
And the top one is a 2. Boo. So 8.
I should have done that, but that's okay. I'll do this. Look at 4. And then play these 2. Shuffle these.
Yes.
Uh, 11. I have to do this. This is not great. It's not great.
Yeah, it's not great. Give us the chocolate cake.
Okay. Now I have to.
You got 3 problem.
Yep.
That gets you a glide and 1, and that's a crit.
So these are both 2s then?
I don't know what your badnesses are. You 2 of them that have a problem. So yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 21, 22, 23.
Plus 4. 3.
Plus 3. 26.
Yeah.
Well, at least you went up. He goes here. I go here. $4. He goes here. Kills a card. He goes here. Does nothing. I go here, upgrading my stuff again. 1, 2, 3 lets me look. 3 lets me look at 5. Keep 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep 3. And guess what else I get? I get another prize. Another blind off the top. I went enough to shuffle. 1, 2, flat.
No, I can pay
Whoa.
paying buck.
Paying $1 to lay flat.
Or I'm gonna use my time actually.
What is that? Save 3 and
Get a glide.
get glide.
And then I'll go
Lay
flat.
flat. Yes.
What?
Reduce and lay flat.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna do a what?
Now
Fly?
I'll do fly. Yeah. Yep. Let's
Good.
see what happens. So I'll pay $1 to look at the top 3 once we get this shuffled.
Hello, legends.
Hey, legends.
Welcome to the last stream in the old house. Actually, the last game of the last stream in the old house. And then we'll be back late April.
2,
We're in the midst of moving.
3, 4.
Looks like Steph's got running total of 8.
Do I have 3 before it's bad? Like, should I push my luck for 7?
You always push your luck. Push your luck. Push your luck. I'll push your luck.
I can do Daredevil first. Look at
Oh.
4. Shuffle those 2. Look at 4. Draw 2. So and shuffle. So I'm at 6.
What? I'm gonna have to have a lucky flight.
Did it. I'm gonna use it. Get 2 more.
What is it? If you get 7?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So
He is gonna kill a friend.
it's
And then
still me.
Yes,
but,
it is still you.
Okay.
He's not affecting you. And then he does nothing.
Okay.
He's taking care of his stuff.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter what happens to you, you're doing your thing. We can't affect him because it's his turn twice. Whoa, you have 0 malfunctions.
I know. That
Keep going.
means they're all coming.
Push your luck. There's 1. That's not your bad one. Yes, you were going to have to wait till the end of April to get your Steph and Michael fix. There's your 2. You going to crash?
Probably. Have you met me?
Yeah, I met you. There's
Nope.
3, not crashing. You almost crashed. What's that one?
If I have one of these cards, I have to tap it.
Yeah, so that's good. You don't have a
All
problem.
right, add them up.
1, 2, 5, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Plus 3.
+3 for what? That one?
Yeah.
Because you have 3 upgrades. You almost did 40.
Almost.
That was near flawless run, though. You'll never do that again. Which 2 are you putting in?
Oh. I think I only have 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it.
Did it. Good job, you.
Okay.
Now that he is gone, I get to take a skill or an any. I'm going to take an any. Well, I can't be in the back, so I'm going to try
I mean,
to.
you can be.
I mean, I can. I don't want to be. I mean, I might as well give it a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here goes. 3, 8, 9, 10. That's my first malfunction. I have to do this. 12, 13, 14. There's my second. 19. There's my third. If you're my next one is a glide, kill it. I'm playing my descend card. Free upgrade. It's a 3. Where's my descend? 1. This, if the next one is this, then I kill it. I kill it. That was from this. This was not drawn from my deck.
Right.
So I had to kill that one. And it's another glide. So I did draw 2.
Didn't bust.
I didn't bust. 3, 8, 9, 11, 12, 17, 20, 26. That keeps me ahead of him. He's going forward 4 at the end of the year. So I went ahead and did that.
Right. I'm going to move to green.
You are going to green, so he's going here and doing his 4. Take another daredevil. I need to move 2 of these up here. Getting rid of both of these for sure.
I will go up to the top.
And you're going to the top. I'm going to the top. We're getting rid of all these cards. You get 7. I get 5. Well, we got one more year. I don't think I'm hitting 40, guys.
You're already past 50.
Oh, shade. Legends by Rococo, Sea Salt, Freelancers, Crew, Astronauts Eternity, and Veil of Eternity.
Awesome.
Lots of eternity. So he goes, he upgrades. Upgrade is nothing. What is it? Flight and what? Flight and Annie gives him the 3. And you.
I need to know cards, so.
You need to know cards?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We need to know cards. Yeah, you do need to know cards. We have, when moving your person to an action space, taking any action instead of that action. This one, while flying, add 2 glide. Do your flight. That's you all day. Wheel landing gear again. Ailerons, when you take the flight, gain $2. And then we need 4 skills. We have exactly 4 skills. We got to shuffle discard piles. After that,
I will.
When you draw a malfunction, kill a glide to shuffle the card back. Got it.
I'm going to go up to repair.
To repair.
Spend 3 to repair this.
Woo!
Mostly because I want another Daredevil card.
Got you.
I'm good.
I'm going here, paying $3. Gaining a basic flight. Problem. And 2 glide. Whenever I can have an extra malfunction. I'm going to need it. Because I'm going to have to push my luck at the end, I'm sure. He goes here, takes a flight. Yeah. Me. It's a me, a Mario.
My guess is you're gonna go to any, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to Annie for sure.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm going to Annie and upgrading my stuff.
Yeah.
I have to.
No,
Have to.
you just go off glides.
Pay 1 for the Annie. Pay 3 to look at 5. Choose 3. They're getting worse.
Oh yeah, because you have all the good ones.
And a new problem. And you.
I'm gonna go fly.
Whoa! It's a long way.
I'm gonna pay $1 to look at the top 3. It's been helping me.
If you hit 40, we trigger the end
Yeah, right.
automatically.
Maybe I'll get lucky.
Maybe.
Oh, hey, there were 2 red ones. How about that?
Whoa.
Let's put those at the
Now I'm dead.
Oh,
And that's a glide. Look at that.
that's perfect. I have 3 daredevils.
What?
I'm gonna use a daredevil.
What's that do?
Draw 4. Keep 2. Shuffle the rest. I have to shuffle.
No, that's the bad part.
That's the bad part, but that's okay. I'm gonna daredevil again. Draw 4.
There were some missed ones last month too, yes.
Keep 2.
Because Steph has been gone out of town and we were looking at houses and yeah, so we're in the middle of the move.
I'm gonna play this.
Oh, thanks for following, Biz Boss. We did not even
Over
notice.
7. So I get 2 more.
Yeah, you do. It's good.
I will draw this.
How about that?
This.
Yeah. Still doing good. No malfunctions yet. You're going to trigger it for sure. The biggest is a 2, which is not hurting you much. She's whispering. 17.
Yeah.
They can't hear you when you whisper. 18. 19. You're getting all the little baby glides.
Well, that's my whole deck. So
20. 28 is not going to do it.
oh, I need my 4.
21.
Slow.
Stop.
Constantly.
Gosh.
I'm gonna daredevil.
What is that?
Look at
Draw 4. Then shovel.
Keep 2.
That's
Let's roll.
You are slow gliding this thing.
Yeah.
Don't do it, says Daisy. She has to.
I got.
She wants to end it.
I'm trying.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 2.
2.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Plus 9.
8 is 31. Plus 9?
Because it gives me 1.
Oh. 23 and 8 is 31 plus 1's 32. That's not good enough to get 40.
I'm just gonna crash. I'm gonna
Do it. And that gives you your 1. 1. There you go. 2. You did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 34, 35, 37, 38. Plus. Recount me.
I didn't crash. No, I
Oh,
didn't think
that?
I did it. Oh, plus 3.
39, 40, 41.
Plus 3.
There you go. Those 3 did it. I'm shuffling these in because I get one more chance. You get one more chance too. You want to do yours first?
Sure. It's gonna look something quite similar to this, maybe. All right.
Move my guy out of the way because there's nothing left but the crying.
Like I said, I have Hubert on my side. The only way that I could possibly win this game to have my descend card be an 8 value.
I mean, dang.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is pay a coin
Little dance.
to draw 3.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight.
Draw
First thing
3. I put 1 at the bottom. All right. Then we go. Then I'm at 3. I'm gonna daredevil it. Draw 4. Play 2. Boom. Shuffle.
Whoa! Thanks for following Decasum Mario.
I'm gonna daredevil it again
Decasum Merlot.
and play 2. Look at her.
Whoa!
Now I have my make it perfect with 2 more glides.
Holy crap! Wow.
I have a deck full of all the glides. All right, and so now we go.
I gotta hope I just draw my upgraded cards, otherwise Crasher Rooney. That's a biggest 2.
Yeah.
There's you an experience. Still going.
I still have my other daredevil.
Do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shuffle Ubagus. What? What did you just get rid of? Oh, you had 4. You had 3 bad out of 4.
Right.
So she had to put a bad one out to put 2 really bad ones into the pile.
All right. I think I'm gonna
count them. 3, 4, 5, 8, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Minus 2 is 27.
Plus 4.
31 and 8 is 39. You might get better.
Yeah, but if I crash. So I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna do it.
I do get this.
You do get that. Boom. And 1, 2, 3, no crash. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 8 is 35, 38, 39, 41, 2. 1 better.
I had like a million glides.
Wow. Holy crap. How did you?
I had all glides. I only upgraded twice.
Wow. I'm like, how did that happen? It's because you only upgraded twice, I guess.
Yeah, so you have less malfunctions when you do that.
Yeah, here goes.
You still might win.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Find out.
I'm gonna start off with a malfunction. I have to do this or ignore descent. So here we go. Well, there's my second, right off the bat, and there's my third. Oh, I must descend.
Oh.
It's a bad flight. That's it.
Whoa.
5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20.
That's my kind of luck right
I
there.
get 3rd place.
Wow. So your best is 27.
Yeah. 26.
26.
And he goes forward 3 as if he takes a flight. Wow.
I'm shocked that you...
I pulled 3 of... Look, I had 1, 2, 3. I only had... Well, there's 7 in here.
I mean, you had a ton.
Yeah, but look at all the 3s and 4s and 5s.
I know. I'm well aware. You had a really... So the thing that probably killed you is by killing the glides. It doesn't give you a buffer. But
I don't need a buffer if I just 5.
I mean,
I don't need a buffer at that point.
So last game he had a million upgrades and he was like tap, tap, tap. That's kind of me this game.
That was you this game.
My Daredevil.
For sure.
Have a little bit of control there.
Woo.
Somehow I managed to pull it out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I really like this game.
It's pretty solid. I think it's really good. I think it will work for a lot of people.
Yeah. This is
brutal. He says Cosby. That's me every flight, so I'm a bit shocked. I'm like, this time I'm just gonna get a ton of glides and not many upgrades.
That's what you did, and it worked.
I managed to pull it out because...
Well, my guy was all about the upgrades. I had to go for the upgrades. I had to.
Of course, but that's what killed me last time. I just had way too much damage, and I'm like, I can't manage it. Though there's something to be said when you repair, because you do get that bonus.
Yes.
You get that
bonus. And I'm trying to
card.
repair, but the spots were always taken.
Yeah, for sure.
And I had no choice. I was like,
yeah.
I got to do what I got to
I
do.
had so many glides. Oh my god, let's count. Let's see how many glides I had. And you start the game with 4.
I guess.
I had 25 glides. 25.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
But that's good. That's good. I mean the strategy can work.
Yes. I don't think that there's one way to win because I won doing a completely different strategy than Steph did. Yeah.
Glide much? Yeah, for sure.
Glide much.
Yeah. My guy gave me an extra glide and he boosted the descend power.
He is.
He's like
He may be a little OP.
no, he's just for me because I always bust.
He is for you for sure.
I always bust. So it's just typical.
Typical.
Super solid though, and beautiful.
This was my number 3 game of April. So I definitely recommend this game for sure. Super fun.
I like it.
Yeah.
I want to play it with more people without the AI.
And that might actually be the last game that we play in this house. First in flight, last in house.
True.
And so that is First in Flight from Artana. And got any final parting words?
No, it's worth checking out for sure.
I
Do
agree.
it.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want more just like it, go check out our YouTube channel at BoardGamerSteph or join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night with a little bit of a break in April at 5 p.m. Central where we play 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.